Hi, my name is Aaron Lewis with Laser Weld. We're here in Houston, Texas, and today we're talking about tube lasers. It's been a huge change for our company, going from a $5,000 mitering saw to a $1.7 million laser. We bought our first one 5 years ago, and now we have 3, so we're going to talk about it. The parts are perfect every time, so there's really no going back. One of the big things is we have parts that we've done time studies on. It used to take us an hour to produce them. And if you mess anything up in the process, you lose the whole part. Now we've gotten it down to a minute and a half. So if you want to take a look, this actually is a really good illustration of how it works. This is the tailstock. It grips the tube. It brings it into the machine. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you. The crazy thing with the tube laser is not only you can cut tubes and you can put holes, but now we can process shapes that you never could before. So this is a very complex profile. Every single hole is a different size as it tapers down. You can go down all the way to very small tubing. You can do carbon steel, stainless, aluminum. This particular one is not very pretty, but it's Monel. So this is what's called a tab and slot. So this part, we leave an extra tab on the tube. When you go to assemble it, it will mount directly into a slot. You can do this in any configuration, but it's an exact fit. And the welder can just put in a bead and he's done. Included on the machine, we can also do etching. Fun fact, these tube lasers, even how big they are, they use less power than a standard welding machine. Trumpf has made the operation side of the machine really easy to work with. So once the part's programmed, just about anybody can operate the machine. So this is actually a new section of our facility. We've been in this building for about 2 years. But you know, this is the big boy. So he'll cut 8 foot by 26 foot, and it's a laser, so it's perfectly accurate. And this is the largest machine that Trumpf has ever built in the U.S. Okay, so this is actually our newest tube laser. This is the True Laser Tube 5000. This one has the full beveling capability, so you can make true miter cuts. And the max goes up to is 6 inches. But we can cut carbon, we can cut stainless, we can cut aluminum. It's a fantastic machine. I would say people's biggest misconception about tube laser is that it only cuts tube. So we can cut tube, which is what it's made for, but you can also cut special profiles. You can cut flat bars. You can cut angle iron. We cut angle iron. You can cut C-channels. So the largest we can cut is a true 10-inch diameter. If it fits in that diameter and it's less than, it's 3/8 thick or less, we can cut it. Doesn't matter if it's angle iron, flat bar, tube, C-channel, I-beam, all of it can be burned. Carbon steel, most of the time you have to run it with oxygen, so you're actually burning the metal away. But when you move over to stainless, to get the best finish, you want to run that with nitrogen. It leaves the edges silver. There's no bluing or like burn marks. This is a final assembly that we make. It is tube laser cut, it's assembled, it's welded, and it's final painted and shipped to the customer. But every single step of the way, we have to build in the precision to produce a quality part at the end of the day. So if you look, every single hole has a dimension, and some of them are so small you can barely even pick them up on the camera. So you know, that hole goes for a specific screw for the customer, and it has to be in that spot. With investing in the product from the very beginning, from the simple tubes, we're able to provide a cost-effective but a precise part. One of the reasons we have this product line is that we hold much better tolerances than Mexico did. So we hold this entire assembly within a 1/16 of an inch. And that is something that if you're going to do that on a saw and you're cutting every single part on a saw, it's really hard for the welders to compensate for it. So we build quality into every single step of the way, and it pays off at the end. So if you have any questions about tube lasers or even modifying your product line to take advantage of the current technologies, feel free to give us a call or shoot us an email. We're here, Katy, Texas.